Ok, so on va se présenter en français en premier. If you see someone in French, okay, if you know somebody in an office setting, then you will say bonjour. Like so, if Kathy, if you happen to see Robin, she would say salut because it's kind of you know each other now. It's been some time that we are doing classes, and so that's salut. It's a bit friendly.
Okay.
First of all, I will do it, and then you can maybe practice between yourself and one so one by one, right? So you can so it's just okay. First of all, I would say something one between these two, bonjour or salut, depending on whom I'm meeting. Then I would say my name here, je m'appelle, and your name, Kathy. And then you are not obliged to tell your right correct age. You can any right you want to. J'ai combien d'années? And then your nationality. Je suis je viens d'Inde. So India is d'Inde. Okay. If you happen to be some other nationality, then we can write here that nationality. And then the place where you live could be anything. Like I live in Pencourt, so I would say j'habite à Pencourt. You can say Montreal, uh, Vancouver. So could be any Faridkot, any right. Could be any village. So are you a student or are you a professor? So if you are a student or you're working, so you say je travaille. You're a student, you can say that je suis étudiant, and you're and en quoi and domain up to you. So then you can briefly talk about your hobbies. J'aime de la musique, j'aime de la musique, j'aime la piano, guitar, could be anything. La marche is marching is walking. La marche dans les rues. Jim, you can tell me in English. I can perhaps, if you want, please, guys, Kathy and Robin, please tell me in English. I can tell you the French translation of these things, and you can perhaps use those things when you speak. What are your interests or hobbies that you want to talk about?
Um,
Um,
Learning French.
Learning French. Ok, ok. J'aime apprendre le français. Ok. Learning French. Something else?
Gaming,
Gaming. Hmm? Sorry?
gaming,
Gaming. Gaming. Uh, j'aime la jeu vidéo. Jeu video is gaming. J'aime chanter. Anything else?
Cooking.
Cooking. Anything else? German. So it's gymming is faire de musculation en français. Faire de musculation. I like gymming. Right? Okay, I think this is sufficient for instance. And when you're done with that, and then you say thank enchanté means enchanté de faire votre connaissance. It means happy to discover your interests. Happy to know you. English is happy to know you. Happy to get to know you. Happy to know you. Something like that. That's what it means. So if you were a woman, you would write it Ashante with extra e. If you were a guy or a man, you would write Ashante just with without e. Alpha. Okay. So this one is without e is masculine, with e is feminine. Okay, so I would say, if I were to write, I would say enchanté and not a. If Kathy were to write, she has to use this one, this spelling. Faire votre connaissance. Okay. Anyway, don't get into this, please. This is not important. Just came up. I just told you, but it's not important for now. In the future, perhaps. But for now, it's just a basic salutation. So I can start maybe. Bonjour, je m'appelle Konal. J'ai 35 ans. Je suis d'Inde. Je suis de l'Inde. Je suis de l'Inde. Ou bien, je viens d'Inde. Je viens d'Inde. Ok. J'habite à Pencourt. Je suis une professeure de la langue française. J'aime faire, j'aime cuisiner. J'aime faire du masculation. Enchanté de faire votre connaissance. So this one will, other person will say that, like, so if I was speaking to Kathy, so I introduce myself to Kathy, and when I finished my introduction, so Kathy will say, oh, thank you, merci, and enchanté de faire votre connaissance. So Kathy will say merci means thank you for telling me about yourself, and then she will say enchanté de faire votre connaissance, happy to get to know you. Okay, I repeat once more. So I can maybe practice with Kathy. So I will tell everything that that belongs to about myself, and Kathy will thank me. Okay. So Kathy, I just start my salutation. Bonjour, je m'appelle Kunal, j'ai 35 ans, je viens d'Inde, j'habite à Pencourt, je suis professeur de la langue française, j'aime faire du masculation et j'aime apprendre le français aussi.
Merci.
And then person one can say again, enchanté de person one de faire votre enchanté de faire votre connaissance ou bien enchanté. Enchanté, just enchanté is good. Don't get confused. Okay? Enchanté means happy to get to know you, happy to know you. Enchanté. You can say just enchanté, and that's how you finish that. Happy ending. I will do it once more with Robin. So bonjour, je m'appelle Kunal, j'ai 35 ans, je viens d'Inde, j'habite à Pencourt, je suis professeur de la langue française, j'aime faire du masculation, j'aime apprendre le français.
Merci.
Donc, je termine. De rien.
Enchanté.
Enchanté. Enchanté aussi. Then I will say enchanté aussi. But happy to know. Enchanté aussi. So you say happy to meet you, I'll say happy to meet you too. So J, that's how I pronounced it. And then your age could be like, numbers, right? So if I were to say 25, so I would say Vincent. 28 is went with. So you remember that they were counting, right? Card counting.
Oh yeah.
So you can practice that counting as well now. So if you are 19, then ye these enough. 15 ye cans.